Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Medal video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Million Arena Semi-Final. I'm going to run through my team as well as how I hit 19 million. But most importantly, what you need to understand is that if you were in the top 100,000 for the first round, you will have received a special key that allows you to access the event via the portal of memories. If you were not in the top 100,000, or alternatively, your Bandai Namco account was linked or unlinked during the result verifying process, then you will not have the keys. There have been some errors, maybe send a ticket, but if you don't have the keys, you cannot take part in the competition event, but you still can take part in the single player mode, which you can use any team build really. Now, if you take a look at the event itself, the single player mode is accessed under challenges, and the single player mode is again very straightforward. To get the unique titles, you have to hit 20 million. There is also an additional mission for you to hit or use 6 Earthbred Fighters units, but it's nothing too crazy. So you could use the team builds from the very first event, you could use the team builds from the second event. There's not anything too crazy that you need to worry about. When it comes to the actual semi-final, so the multiplayer mode or versus mode where your score is being compared, you access it through Portal of Memories under Limited. You only have 200 keys, so you have to be very careful about how you utilize these keys, because it is very crucial to make sure that you get an attempt in before you start to run out. Now, there were 2 teams from the first round that I built, and these 2 teams are very, I guess, versatile. You cannot use these teams, unfortunately, in this second round. The General Tao team will not work because the boss, Master Roshi or Jackie Chun, is immune to stunning, which means that you have very limited ability, unfortunately, for him to perform and do his damage, as his requirement is to have the opponent stunned for him to do his 500% damage boost. The second team will require some tweaking, and that's what we'll be focusing on. So we'll be focusing on utilization of a Kamehameha Gohan. Because players may not have Kamehameha Gohan, I'm also going to be building a team whereby you can use him as a friend lead. However, bear in mind that if you have your own Gohan or you have your better versions of these units, I would highly suggest that you make alterations to suit the units you have. I will mention some substitutes throughout the video, but that's going to be up to you. So, if we take a look at the team, this is the final team build. So, the only crucial units here really is Daima Goku and Strength LR Kamehameha Gohan. Strength Gohan needs to be in the first turn, Daima Goku needs to be in the second. If you do not have Daima Goku, you have to use the physical Goten and Trunks, but you will need to put a Goten or Trunks with them and have them come in the second slot together to get their unit super attack off. If you do not want to use Yajirobe, as he can be fairly inconsistent, consider replacing him with Strength Hercule or Tech Videl, but a unit that gives 40 or 50% support to Earth Fighters or Goku's family, etc. And the same can be said as a replacement for physical Super Saiyan Goku. Ideally, you want a Super Saiyan style support. You can try the AGL World Tournament Gohan. He is pretty good as well. You can also use the physical LR Trio if you want to. They will do a decent job. Now, the difference between the team when it has Daima Goku in second slot and support on the rotation, as you saw without that, we hit 51 million. In this one here, we hit 92. Because Daima Goku provides a 41% 2-turn buff. If he supers twice, that's a huge increase. And having a 50% support on rotation compared to no support is very, very, very crucial. Remember, the active skill cannot be activated in the attacking turn, so you want all your on-attack buffs to occur beforehand. Try to bring multi-turn support. Physical Kamehameha Jackie Chun is very good. He provides 3-turn support at 50% health, because you have to get to 50% health to be able to trigger the orbs and to trigger the active of Gohan. He generally gives you a pretty good boost. Bulma is also solid, but Bulma and Yajirobe are RNG, because if they get supered or they get hit too many times, they can lose you the run. So if you don't feel confident taking them, or you're losing too many attempts, look for suitable alternatives. Even if they're not 2-turn supports, rather just get orb changes or multi-turn supports, or just single-turn supports that are orb changes. It'll be fine. That covers how to get 90 million in the Million Arena semi-final. I hope this has been helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.